Once you've set your account preferences, you'll then need to assign each of your candidates a training plan. The training plan is OneFile's way of tracking which pieces of assessment meet which standards of proficiency, and this is the first thing that you must assign with any new candidate. The candidates won't be able to proceed through the portfolio until a training plan has been issued. Further down the page is the button that we need to use to assign the training plan. Training plan templates are a bit like a blank version of a document, and as such can be reused again and again. Click Training Plan Templates. The screen will refresh to show you the training plans that are built into OneFile. The center templates are a way to get everybody started on OneFile, and we hope that when people become competent in its use, that trainers will create their own training templates that give a much more meaningful experience to the candidates that they're supporting. We're going to assign section 1 of the portfolio to our test candidates today. To assign section 2, you would just repeat this process. Selecting the portfolio section that we're going to apply by pressing Assign to Candidates. As the screen refreshes, it'll ask you what route do you want to assign these training plans to. By and large, it will be acceptable for people to choose all routes here, and they should then see that their candidates are listed below. It's really important that if you are working as part of a training team where there are several trainers working with a candidate, that only one of these trainers actually issues the training plan to the candidate. Otherwise, the candidate could end up with multiple copies of the training plan being released to them. Choose the candidate that you want to assign the training plan to, and the screen will refresh with details of the training plan. The term remote here just means that the candidate is not sat immediately in front of the trainer as the work is being done. So for almost all users, the correct option here is remote session. Because the training is delivered as a remote session, there's no absolute requirement to start the training with a planned visit, a meeting where you discuss that training plan. So again, for most people, you can untick the Set Next Planned Visit box. Then you're presented with a very long and rather dry looking list of tasks that the candidate will be presented with in order to collect the evidence for completion of their portfolio. Because we are issuing the whole of section 1 of the training plan together, this section contains 15 different tasks. One task associated with each piece of evidence that needs to be collected. We start with the section, module, and evidence type. We have the wording of the task, complete with the SOPs that the task maps to, guidance for candidates, a list of resources, and a link out to each of those resources, a start and end date, details of the SOPs that the evidence maps to, and some tracking information that OneFile is following. The key point at this stage is that trainers can edit the dates that candidates either start or submit the work that is being released to them, and that's as easy as clicking the Edit Dates button, where you are then presented with the option to change the dates. Save any changes that you make and proceed with the rest of the tasks on this list. At the bottom of this long table of tasks, there is a box that requires sign-off by you as the trainer to release this plan to the candidates. So once you are happy with the dates that are in the system, put your tick in the box in lieu of a wet signature to state that you are happy for this plan to be released to the candidates, and then press Assign. The screen will refresh and it will tell you which candidate has received which training plan. Click Continue to be taken back to your trainer dashboard. There's now nothing you can do in terms of engaging with the training of this candidate through OneFile until they have accepted the training plan that you've just released. For a candidate to accept a training plan, from the candidate dashboard page, navigate to the tasks list. The tasks list can be accessed from the top right of the screen using the drop-down option, from the left of the screen on the taskbar, or from the candidate dashboard directly. Clicking into the task list for the first time after a training plan has been issued, you will see that there is a task to sign the recently prepared training plan. It will also list the trainer that issued the plan. In order to accept the plan, click the task. As you click into the plan, you will see that the layout of the plan is identical to that was seen by the trainer, without the option to edit any of the dates. The information presented here is an exact replica of what the trainer was looking at, and so in order to accept the training plan, the candidate just needs to scroll to the bottom of the list, where they are presented with a similar sign-off box. The process is the same, ticking in the box to accept the training plan, and then click Accept. At this point, the candidate's task list will jump by the number of assessments in this plan. As the screen refreshes, we can see that the original task, the Update Profile Information task, is still there, and underneath it is a list of all of the tasks that have been derived from that training plan that we have issued. The dates that those tasks were set is listed on the left, the due date for those tasks is on the right, the completion date is shown to the right of that, and the candidates can, if they want, although they shouldn't, hide the tasks. If the training officer has scheduled the tasks to be drip-fed with different start and end dates, changing the Pending Tasks option here at the top of the screen to Future Planned Tasks will show tasks that have got a start date more than 3 weeks in the future. Now the training plan has been accepted, the candidate can start collecting and uploading evidence into the platform.